What's up, barbecue crew? Welcome back to Outdoors with Geoff. Today we're going to be making some hot honey chicken sliders. Now I've already started by trimming up some chicken thighs, and I marinated them in Allegro honey garlic marinade for about 8 hours. Now we're going to come back and we're going to get a little bit of SPG on there with FIesta brand's garlic pepper seasoning. Today we're going to be cooking on the Char-Griller flat iron premium, and while we cook we're going to make a nice hot sauce for it that's going to consist of Texas Pete hot sauce, some honey, and a stick of butter. We're going to cook these to 185 degrees internal, and then we're going to get them in the sauce, and then we're going to wrap up with a nice bun and some extras that's really going to take this over the top. But enough talking, let's get to the cook. So I'm starting by seasoning the marinated thighs with FIesta brand's garlic pepper seasoning. And I'm doing this on both the front and the back sides and getting a good coat on there. In the meantime, I've heated up the flat iron premium griddle, and I'm heating up this cast iron pan in particular. And I'm gonna start by getting a little bit of avocado oil in there, a stick of butter, and then I'm gonna come back with a 24-ounce bottle of Texas Pete hot sauce. In addition to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of honey to the mix. And we're going to take a whisk and get a nice little mix on this right here. And that's after about 1.5 minutes when we got everything nice and incorporated. So we're going to let that simmer in the meantime. Now I'm also coming back and getting a good bit of avocado oil on the left 2 burners. And I'm going to use my spatula to spread that out and get ready for our chicken thighs. And in addition, I'm going to add some butter because butter makes everything better, and that'll add a little bit more flavor as well. And I'm going to go ahead and get these thighs on here and spread them out and give them some good room to cook. So I've let the thighs cook for about 6 minutes, and I'm going ahead and getting the flip here. And you can see we've got some nice color. So temperature wise, we're sitting about at 130 degrees, and we're gonna let these continue to cook. So another 5 minutes has elapsed, and I'm gonna get a stir on my sauce. And I'm cooking these till we reach an interval of 180 degrees. So it's time for another flip on these thighs, and another 5 minutes has elapsed, and we got some great color on there. We've hit our interval of 180 degrees. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get the thighs, and we're going to dip them in the sauce and get a nice coating on there to impart some nice hot and sweet flavor on them. And we're going to get a good mix on there and take them out and get them onto the cooling rack. And after we finish with that, you can see we've got some great color on there, got a nice coating of sauce. For the next part of the cook, I just went ahead and took my ciabatta rolls and put some olive oil on them and browned them. And we're getting those off now to get ready for the final phase of the cook. And I'm gonna take the chicken thighs and get them back onto the hot side of the griddle. And we're gonna come back and we're going to add some provolone cheese to them. And I'm going to let these cook for about 1.5 minutes, just enough time to melt the cheese on there. And then we're going to take them off the heat, and we're going to go inside to get these sandwiches dressed up. So I'm starting with the base of ranch. And next I'm coming back with some pickled red onion, which will bring a good bit of bite. And now I'm adding not 1, but 2 chicken thighs. and coming back with some fresh arugula, and topping off with some spicy truffle mayonnaise. And this is what we ended up with. All right, guys, another cook in the books. Let's have a quick recap of what we did. We started by marinating some boneless chicken thighs with Allegro honey garlic marinade for 8 hours. And then we came back and seasoned them with FIesta brand's garlic pepper seasoning. We got the Char-Griller flat iron premium warmed up. We started our sauce, which consisted of hot sauce, honey, and butter, and we got that mixed up. And then we went ahead and got our thighs on, cooking them on high. And we let them cook for a few minutes, flipped them over to the other side, and just cooked till we reached an internal of 185 degrees. We then took the thighs and we dipped them in the sauce, and then we melted some cheese on them as well. And then we came down and we put our sandwiches together, and here we are. You know, this is quick and easy, and you got a lot of good flavors that are gonna be here in this cook, so let's take a bite. Now that's a slider. Yeah, and I know I went a little bit bigger with the bread. Folks are used to smaller rolls, and I went with the little bit larger ciabatta roll, but that's good. A ton of flavor. You get the heat from that hot sauce, and you get the sweet from that sauce as well with the honey. And the chicken really does have a nice flavor. This marinade did a great job on it. You get all the freshness with the pickled onions and with the arugula, and the provolone just tops it off. Look, if you got to make a quick sandwich, this is it right here, because this did not take long at all. Minimal effort, and I've always said the thigh is the most flavorful part of the chicken, and that flavor comes through in these sandwiches here. But that's all I got. Thanks for watching, and be sure and leave a comment below and let me know what you thought of the cook. All right, guys, thanks for watching this episode of Outdoors with Geoff. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications when more content comes out. And also check out these videos here on the channel as well.